This my Through the Wire episode. That's my Through the Wire episode. I'm gonna sound a little crazy, but just work with me.
Cause you got a mouthful of yuck.
Nah, my shit's swollen.
Why your mouth swollen, Jonesy?
I have no fucking idea.
I feel like I want to clip that up and just keep the narrative going about you. So we have a special guest today.
Please don't. These people they found my inbox. I done deactivated my messenger.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Hold on, hold that.
Bring us in.
All right. Hello, Club Culture family. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in and make sure you leave us a rating. This is episode 62. We have a special guest with us on the couch today.
I'm Jonesy.
We're going to get to you. We have Dupree with us today.
What's up? Hey, y'all.
Yeah, so Dupree is a part of the lineup of guests that we'll be having of new faces this season. And we're going to see who y'all think should come on and be reoccurring guests with us. Join the team that we have here with Club Culture.
And he's here because he followed the instructions.
Yeah. What are the instructions, Jonesy?
You got to talk to us.
Okay, that's not it. But you must be following all our socials. For one, you must actually support the podcast to be on the podcast. Yep. It's wild as fuck that people want to. So many people has been like, I want to be on the podcast. They don't follow us. They never subscribe.
Don't know what it's about.
I couldn't tell you what it's about. Mm-hmm. They just know that they seen the clip and it was funny to them.
Right.
Y'all can't do that.
Yeah, y'all can't do that. That's not going to fly over here. But Dupree did all the steps. He followed us on all our socials. He subscribed on YouTube and he filled out the assessment form. The assessment form is the most important part. If you don't do that, you lazy Fs, you're not going to get anywhere with us.
No way.
And by the way, your assessment form is beautiful.
Thank you.
You were the first person to do a video of all the questions instead of typing them out.
I mean,
and it was beautiful. You added a little music to the back, little
ambiance. Chicago State got me good with the editing and stuff. Okay, so I had to put my degree to work for once.
Okay, we're gonna get to a little bio with you real quick. But we got Jonesy on the couch.
Jonesy's here.
We got Jay in the back.
Yo.
And, we got Big Sexy T.
Freaky T.
Sexy.
Yeah. Jonesy, let's get right to it, my guy.
Well, we starting at? We're gonna
start with you first because it was a clip that I posted from an episode that we did, and it went up, right?
Right.
And it was you telling a story about being hit on by a guy.
I'm done.
You done with what?
Done telling stories. y'all ruined it. Ruined it.
I told Jonesy to open up more on the podcast, get a little personal like we do. So he told a story.
Shut up.
He told a story about getting hit on by a gay guy. And the clip went viral on Facebook, and so many gay men was in the comments saying, "This nigga ugly."
And since I hate Facebook,
they said that.
Yes,
you're not ugly,
bro. Thank you. And bro, I don't even I hate Facebook, so I didn't even know I was going viral the whole time. T tagged me or something and said I'm going viral. I'm like, man, I'll look at this shit in the morning. I'm probably just some dumb shit. I go to them comments that next morning, bro. I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and get ready for this.
What did you say in this clip that got the girls?
I got hit on by a gay guy, and I appreciated it. And I don't know how I started getting cooked.
Problematic.
Yes, it was not problematic.
I don't know how I started getting cooked.
So many men was like, "This nigga ugly." As a gay man, that man must have been blind. What the fuck was he saying?
Was it in Atlanta?
No,
it was in Chicago. It was in Gary.
I was walking my dog.
We got girls in Gary. What the hell?
Oh hell yeah,
but he cool too. People thought I hated him. I'm like, nah, he cool.
Yeah. You had the comments trying to be like, y'all mean as hell. It's nice that you can, you damn as you do, damn as you don't. You see a man being complimented sexually.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Mean.
I was only mad that it was that dude that looked like me that called me ugly. I'm like, come on,
self-projecting. That's all.
Come on, twin.
I bet you that the same ones calling you ugly. They probably gonna DM you if they could.
They did.
They
definitely. That's why I deactivated my messenger now. They started going too crazy. First it was subtle. It was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They started getting more. I'm like, nah,
don't you ignore them. That fuels the fire. If you ignore them and you post on your story,
no, I'm done, bro.
I like to see you outside the podcast.
Don't write me on Messenger for a good month. I ain't coming back to that, bro.
Yeah, so for now, Jonesy is Jonesy the baddie until that go away.
Jonesy the baddie?
Jonesy the baddie.
Cause you gonna get somebody feelings hurt.
Joe Batty.
Joe Batty.
Cause you said I can't act up on the club culture page.
Yeah.
So if they come on my personal page,
it's really
it's fair game.
Yeah, you do your thing.
I can do 100% my thing.
Yeah.
So I could dox their IP address.
All right. See, you always go too far.
You really about it.
You always go too far. Whenever people like come on the pod, I clip them up, and if it's like mean negative comments, I'll delete the ones that don't need to be there. Like, I don't know, like kill yourself. Like that don't need to be there. But like, oh, you ugly. I feel like we strong enough to see those comments. No,
you can leave that up there. It's
that could be there.
It lets the algorithm push you more. Yeah, so
exactly.
Leave it up.
So I have to.
I grew up ugly my whole life. My feelings hurt.
But I always got to tell them, they're a reflection of the podcast, and so how they react on the pod's content is a reflection of the pod. So we try to keep ourselves, living a standard, but I also let them get their shit off when we do shoot. So if you wanted to get your shit off while we shooting, I'm fine with that. In the
fuck Mobb Deep, fuck Biggie, fuck nah.
Well, let's go ahead and get to you, Dupree.
Okay,
let's get to know you a little bit. Where you from? What you about?
Okay.
Where the hoes at?
Well, they messing with you, the hoes I like. So you already know where they at. Well, I like to call myself a hybrid of sorts. My mama's from the south suburbs. My dad's from the south side. So I would spend weekends.
South side of? South side of
Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, south side of Chicago. My bad. I know y'all global. South side of Chicago. I always say, I'm from the city. And then I'll be in Atlanta. They'll think I'm from Atlanta. I mean the city of Chicago. Yeah. But yeah, I grew up in the Park Forest area. Spent the weekends in Chicago. I'm just an artist.
Okay, so you didn't grow up in Chicago, but you would grow up in Chicago.
Yeah, I make it very clear.
Yeah.
I feel like you
that's
can't.
My story too. So
yes.
I understand.
Yeah,
you an indie animal gang.
Okay.
Me?
No.
Oh, you.
I was born on the south side of Chicago. Okay. But the same, like coming back and forth every weekend. But I'm raised in Indiana.
Cool.
Yeah.
You were Indiana.
But that's a different. Shut the. Keep going, Pre.
Yes, where I'm from, down the street from Chicago, you got a little bit more of a drive, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We claim you. Yeah, I'm just an artist. I love to do content creation. My first love is acting and music, and then from there, I just really wanted to. I had an epiphany one day. I'm like, I need to have my own shit. Like, I can't keep going in these auditions, getting 1,000 no's. And so one day I was watching this Issa Rae interview where she was like, you got to network across. And I just started networking across in college. And now we're here. I got TikTok, YouTube.
I'm glad you said that.
I went to Perry. Thank you. Oh, I went to Perry State my first 2 years. But I'm a pandemic kid. So really I was online for 2 years of college. Perry State is Chicago Heights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right off Western.
That's the trenches.
Bye.
I applied to work at Perry State.
They say don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. They say it's rough. Yeah.
What was he going to do?
Graphic design.
You was going do the graphic design.
Really?
Okay.
I knew that I worked with the former graphic designer of Perry State and he hated it. That's where I got that note from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he works for Chicago State, which is where I work now. But I went to Chicago State University after I got my associate's degree. I majored in communications, media, and theater arts.
Okay.
Graduated, started working in the marketing department to pay the bills, still acting outside to feed the soul. And I've been blessed to be booked every month since I graduated college in a play, film, commercial, just doing my little thing. I got no kids right now.
Would you say Chicago's a good place to pursue acting in a theater?
Absolutely. Okay. I mean, a lot of the shows that you see go to Broadway in New York, they test them out in Chicago. So that's a great way to make it to New York is to start in Chicago. Okay. Really get it going for yourself in Chicago.
Wet. Yeah. That's what old people say.
Yes. I ain't that old, but get your chops wet out here. Okay. And, see if you got what it takes to make it in New York. Now, we'll say every city has its icks, but I love Chicago. If you can make it here, I truly believe you can make it anywhere.
I agree with that statement for sure.
Yeah, shout out Chicago.
Yeah. And now, would you say that Chicago's the best city?
Hell yeah. I would.
You think so, Jay? You shaking your head?
I haven't been to New York or LA, but Chicago is better than any other city I've been to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jonesy, because
I'll say Chicago then Gary. Or Gary, Chicago. You really can't go wrong.
Y'all down the street. It's the same city.
That's what I'm saying. You can't go wrong with one or two.
I'm gonna choose Chicago over Gary.
You wouldn't be wrong. You wouldn't be wrong. Long as Gary number 2 is cool.
When I moved, because I just moved here. I've been here for at least 3 years. I mean, 3 months. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
No.
Pandemic got me fucked up. We've been here how long?
No. So I went to school at Dominican University.
Okay.
So I feel like I've been living here for some years, but actually living here, I've been here for 3 months, and we done had like the town hall, like mail come to the crib, like tell you about stuff. And I just don't think living in Indiana, you get as involved, even though it's a smaller city, you don't feel as involved with the community. And I don't know why, but maybe just it's the area that I'm living in, you feel a bit a part of the community.
That's because the people that run stuff out there old, and they disconnected with young people. And then they turn us away when we reach out and go, hey, we need to collaborate more. Granted, you old as hell and I'm young as hell, but we missing each other because we not talking to each other. City of Gary.
And then Indiana's more corrupt than Chicago, believe it or not.
Believe it or not.
Stuff.
Boy.
Yeah. Because Indiana's a red state.
It is a red state.
No shade if you.
It is a red state.
It is a red state.
Well,
it is a red state, but
Gary,
you don't feel like it is.
Gary's so damn black.
In certain cities, you don't feel like it is.
Bro,
But the
Gary
whole
even
state,
finessed the KKK.
Okay, give us a quick little something, hood historian.
All right, so the KKK wanted to do a rally in Gary. They paid Mayor Scott King $4 to come do it at City Hall. That next week, Mayor Scott King put in motion that they couldn't do it. They put in motion that you had to work harder to get the permit to do stuff.
Okay. So they made it easy for the KKK to do it, and then when they did it, they made it harder.
Nah, they didn't do it because he paid to do it, but then he switched it.
Okay.
So when it came time to have a rally, they had it at an abandoned football field instead of City Hall.
Finessed them.
He finessed them niggas. Okay. That's what I said, didn't I?
Okay. That's not bad, though, if you finesse the KKK.
I'm saying that's how grimy it is. They finessing everybody out there.
They doing the KKK.
What you think they doing to niggas? With that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't think I had to, but yeah,
I got you.
It's free. Every man for himself out there.
So, what do you ultimately want to do with your life? Like, what do you think is your purpose?
Oof, come on, Oprah level questions, baby. I just know for me to be happy, I'm supposed to entertain in some form of fashion till I, kick the can. That's what I know. I mean, it's the only thing I really wanted to do since I was a kid. Now some kids grow up, I want to be a doctor today. I want to be a painter tomorrow. That was never me. I knew I wanted to sing. I wanted to dance. And now I'm finding my footing in this content creating shit, and I'm starting to love it as well. So as long as I'm doing this, and hopefully, by this time next year, making a livable wage from it, I'm good. Yeah. What I look like retiring doing what I love, you know?
Yeah. If you had to describe like the niche of your content, what would you say?
Definitely for the underdogs.
Okay.
I've been overlooked a large portion of my life, and this right here, I'm a safe space. Like I'm somebody anybody can come vent to, see themselves in me, and just know if I can be that girl, that nigga, whatever I feel like being on that day, you can definitely be the same thing too.
So,
how old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, you young as hell.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, the PlayStation 2 was out. But when you was born, like you young as hell.
I remember I got the PS2 for Christmas. Now we used to get things late.
You were some years older, so you was getting the greatest hits games. That was like $20.
Sure was. I remember you can go to GameStop, trade in your games for like a couple dollars.
Thanks.
Try to see. I only played like 2 games, GTA and WWE.
Okay.
And then the PlayStation I had to share between me and my cousin on the weekends. So
on the weekends, so your cousin come over, or you just?
Oh yeah, it was like okay, I'm at my grandma's house. Come over. We finna play the game all weekend.
Yeah, you still had a regular childhood.
I did. Yeah. Yes, I did have a regular childhood.
Kids are not having regular childhoods anymore. My nephews called me yesterday and said, Maya, can you buy us 2 iPhones? Our little infant 1-year-old sister broke our phones. They 7 and 5. I'm like, no, I can't buy y'all just 2 iPhones right now.
What the hell?
I didn't get my first iPhone till high school, senior year.
Yeah.
I ain't even asked for a Game Boy when I was growing up. I just figured I'd get it for Christmas. I'm like, shit, there's some new shit on the block. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna ask.
Thanks. So we have a game called Weird or Not on the pod, where we give you headlines and you let us know if you think it's weird or not, and you get 1 sentence to explain why.
Okay, let's go.
As you want to start us off?
Hell yeah. 6 children hospitalized after ingesting cannabis-infused candy at Florida Boys and Girls Club. Weird or not?
It's Florida, so nah.
There we go. Yeah.
Anything goes down there.
Florida.
That's the norm there. That's pretty chill day down there.
Okay.
It's pretty normal.
Oklahoma mom pleads guilty after killing daughter while trying to protect kittens from stray dog. Is that weird or not?
Weird as hell.
Why?
You gonna kill your daughter over your coochie? I mean your kitty? Your cats, girl?
Wait.
You repeat it?
Let me, because you said Uchi, and I'm like, what?
I mean,
Oklahoma mom pleads guilty after killing daughter while trying to protect kittens from stray dog.
weird.
Okay.
Weird. Like, what did one have to do with the other? You didn't have to kill your daughter. Kill the dog.
Yeah, I ain't get that one either. I was like, how did the daughter end up in the crossfire?
Right.
Yeah, that's one of the ones you got to read a little bit more too.
Mm-hmm.
Ring cameras to offer $1 million to anyone who can capture alien footage on its devices. Weird or not?
Nah. I wish I had a Ring camera right now.
Gee, I'm finna go
Okay,
green screen some shit up.
Really? CGI something.
Oh God.
They ain't gonna be able to tell.
T-Pain bought a fake Richard Mille watch off of Temu for $11. Is that weird or not?
Nah.
Is it Temu?
It's
Temu. I'm scared to shop off there, but nah, because I feel like a lot of people buy dupes. And there's nothing wrong with that just because you're famous as hell. Shit.
Yeah.
Capitalism is whooping everybody's ass.
Facts.
So
Facts.
if you balling on a budget and you got platinum records, I'm not mad because I'm balling on a budget with no platinum records.
Yeah.
So
Man, I'm finna go get a rollie off that bitch then.
Right.
Fuck it.
Damn, they got Richard Mille dupes off Temu.
For $11?
I'm about to check that out. You know, these young kids love Temu. I'm scared to shop off of it,
Bro,
but they be
finna be 3 for $15 on that bitch.
Damn.
Lil Durk had on a bulletproof vest for his halftime performance at Soldier Field Stadium in Chicago. Weird or not?
Nah. I mean, niggas be wearing bulletproof vests to church. It's like it's become a.
To church?
I mean, they wear it everywhere. You see, you mean like the bulletproof fashion vests everybody be having on in the mall and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Maybe he had a real one on.
I mean, well, he might.
Former White House communications director for Donald Trump says Taylor Swift is the only person that could defeat Trump in the 2024 presidential election. Is that weird or not?
Nah, I mean, we have had a former reality star become president, and honestly, Taylor Swift and Beyonce, when they go on tour, they literally boost the economy in whatever city they go to. So I would not be shocked if she can at least be a candidate if she was to run. I would not.
Kevin Durant listed as an A&R for Drake's album For the Dogs. Is that weird or not?
This makes me wish I watch more NBA. We'll say nah.
Why?
I feel like anybody these days can probably do some A&R shit for Drake. So I feel like Drake could probably employ his son's preschool teacher if she was hot enough. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Man with a handgun seeking Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers arrested in state capitol, post bail, and then returns with an assault rifle. Is that weird at all?
Determined, but also weird. It's like you ain't learned the first time, bro. It's white privilege at its finest. I'm sure he was white. Yeah.
I came with this little pew pew. I gotta come back with something big.
Right.
An 11-year-old youth football player shot 2 of his teammates during an altercation at a practice in Florida on Monday. Allegedly, it was a fight over a bag of chips that led to the shooting. Weird or not?
Weird as hell. But then
Why?
again, also Florida, so I'm not surprised. These kids, shit is too easy for them to get these days. Like, how did he get the gun so fast? And
these kids, they know where their parents be keeping their guns.
They definitely do.
I just sat in on a panel or filmed a panel Friday. The woman said she took her gun out of her crib because she just randomly asked her kid, like, has he ever seen her gun? And like he paused and she knew, like, yeah, you've been going through my shit. So she got rid of her gun. But kids be on that.
Yeah. I don't know if parents be. I'm not a parent, but I feel like a lot of parents these days are not the same as to what I was raised with, because I didn't see the first gun in my household until I was 20. So they did such a good job at hiding it that I was a grown-ass man until I saw it. So I just feel like a lot of parents try to be best friends. And that's cool to be a best friend to your kid, but also you got to be a parent first.
Yeah.
Yeah, my people they taught us better. I ain't going to say that's easier said than, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't try to go how my people had their guns around us with kids. Hell no. I can just go under the bed and get a pistol or a shotgun. Go in the closet and get a rifle. When I was 6, like, just that easy. I never do that shit with my own kids.
Well, that's good that you acknowledge that.
Hell yeah. What's up, T? You got some pushback?
Yeah, I
What's
think I want
up?
to add something to it.
What's up?
Yeah.
You know, my name is Tamaya. It's them damn parents, Ray. I think it's the parents that neglected some areas of like discipline into their kids,
Mm-hmm.
but why they lack as parents as well. So like my sister, she married a guy that has a bunch of trauma. We all have traumas, but his trauma stems from being around gangs, and his father comes from gangs. So he was shot up. My sister's husband was shot up. Like he got shot like 9 times.
Mhm.
And he almost lost his life. And so like he's always on go, and he still hasn't gotten away from that lifestyle. So he just recently got shot up because he's not like a part of that as much as he was, but he still put himself around it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like my nephews, they will be at home and they'll hear the music that they're playing, and the music that they playing is not music that these kids need to be listening to. Like my nephews listen to shoot 'em up music,
Right.
and they 5 and 7 and younger. They have 3-4 kids, and so it's like my mother. We didn't grow up with that music. We didn't grow up with that at all.
Gee, that's the first thing you see when you load up YouTube. Like if you not signed in on your own personal page, you just go to music.
Your random
it's
King
Young
Von
Boy,
video.
Lil
Yeah.
Durk. That's
Yeah.
right there on top.
Yeah, we didn't grow up like that, but he did, and so my sister can only like look out for herself. But you have another person that you procreated with, and so now y'all have to have a conversation about how to raise y'all kids together. And it's like sometimes people don't have those conversations, but my sister didn't watch my mama go in a relationship and how to be able to hold those conversations and choose a good spouse or partner.
Right.
So it's like, you know, some things, you know, you just don't teach your kids, and so now they got to figure out when they have kids, and it's too late because you have kids now. So you got to learn it on the fly, and you're going to make mistakes, and it's a lot of mistakes being held right now with my nephews and nieces.
But does being in the gang grant you to be a bad partner?
It doesn't, but if you are experiencing the actual effects of being in the gang,
Mm-hmm.
then that will distort your ability to make sound decisions sometimes. So if a nigga been shot up 9 times and he don't never go get counseling or help about it, what do you think is going to help yourself be able to make sound decisions, and you're still around in that environment that led you to get shot up? You got shot up again recently. So it's like, obviously you got a lot of stuff you need to figure out and make decisions on for the betterment of yourself and then the kids that you brought into the world.
Yeah, you definitely got to move around at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have the luxury to relocate?
They don't live in Chicago. It happened in Chicago, but they
well-
live in Gary. They fine at home. It's just
Mhm.
when they come out here,
What
it's an
the
issue.
fuck?
Well,
That
they
is
may have to
insane.
Don't come out here.
Yeah, don't come out here. I mean, we all
don't
got
come to the people that keep you in those environments.
right. We
Yeah.
all got a couple family members who we only see during Christmas, Mother's Day
Yeah.
for that same reason.
Yeah.
Because they had
Y'all got too much
most
going
of mine
on.
took that
Too
one
much.
shooting to really
Yeah.
change their lifestyle
sure.
and move. But by the
Once I
grace of
see
God,
you
they still
argue
here.
with somebody one time, I ain't coming back around. No, I'm good, bro.
Yeah.
Once I see you
Mhm.
call somebody a bitch ass nigga, or you drop
Yeah.
a suck my dick, I ain't coming back around.
That's me.
Mhm.
I definitely been having a conversation. Like some people, they really just think that they like, oh, it's blood or it's family or we've been knowing each other for so many years. So it's a difference. It's a different amount of like how much you accept from them.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like have strong boundaries and they just live within those. And some people, they allow many people to abuse the confinements of their boundaries because, oh, it's family or
Right.
nah, it's a
Mhm.
difference. So
I'm good.
You gotta meet
Yeah.
people where they at. So certain uncles and aunties, I'm only gonna kick it with you twice a year in the privacy of whoever home we at, and then you can leave it or take it. I mean, it's a boundary.
The option on the floor to go to church with you is there. I will go to church with you on Sunday.
Not even some. No, we can't go in
That's
public.
about it.
Period. Sorry.
That's about it, bro.
You
You
lucky
want me to
with
come
that.
sit with you in church one Sunday? I got you.
Uh-huh.
That's it. We ain't hanging out in no houses. I ain't going to no kickback with you. Nah,
Mm-mm.
bro.
My counselor, I just had a session with her and she kept saying that I need to meet people where they at, specifically my mother, right?
Yeah.
And
You said your mother?
yeah.
Oh, I
And-
can't wait to hear this.
Okay, because you definitely got some mom stories, right?
For sure. Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
You don't like your mom either?
Oh my
Oh
god!
no no no
why
no
do
no
you-
no 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 no! Because she gonna see this. I love my mama. Okay. To the end, baby. But you have to meet your parents where they at. But I want to hear what your counselor had
Okay.
to say.
So, my mom's an alcoholic, right? And she's had a very traumatic upbringing. She calls the house that she grew up in the horror house. So you could just imagine what she probably went through, right?
Mhm.
Horror or horror?
Horror
Okay.
story, like horror story.
Mhm.
So yeah. And so imagine you growing up in the house that you call the horror house and you have kids and you move away from, she was born on the south side of Chicago, raised in south side of Chicago.
Mhm.
So you born and raised out here, you take your kids away, you live in Indiana, and your mama died early. She died when she was like 21, 22. Her mama died. And so she don't have the mother. She just trying to figure this all out on her own with 3 kids. As you get older, you know.
She had all 3 of y'all by 21?
No, your mother's mom.
No, she had
passed
all
away.
of us by the time her mama died. Her
Yeah.
mom died when she was around 21, 22, but she had all of us by then. We was just young.
Damn.
Yeah.
So wait, your mother was 22 when her mother passed away.
Yeah, she was
Got you,
around,
got
she
you.
was early 20s.
Oh yeah, you
But
need
she
your
had
mama.
all of us, her 3 daughters, by
Mhm.
the time her mama died.
Yeah, but you still, in my eyes, a child at 22. Yeah.
Yeah, but she was like the mom of all her siblings while also
Mm.
not being the oldest. She had 2 older brothers. So long story short, a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Right.
You have 3 girls. You inflict your trauma on those 3 girls. You get older and your 3 girls, they want to talk about all the trauma because now they going through their adulthood and transitioning and figuring out their own identities.
Right.
And so you hurt the girls during your progress of trying to just figure it out, you know? And so that's a large part of the conversation with the counselor. She's like, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not someone that has been through like too many bad relationship decisions. And I feel like I've made a lot of great decisions in life. And that's why I'm in the position that I am today. And so we don't connect on a lot of stuff. My counselor was like, what do you think the relationship your mom wants to have with you? I'm like, she probably wants me to let her abuse my boundaries. So like one of the things that I always said is that I'm not going to go to the liquor store when I'm able to go get you some liquor, or you're not going to send me to go to the gas station and get you some cigarettes. Like that's just not me. Right. And so it's always, whenever I come back home, let's try to see if Maya would do some stuff that she's already done communicated that she's not about. Hey, Maya, can you go to the gas station, give me some cigarettes? No, why I gotta keep re-saying that's
Like,
not what
bro,
I want to do.
This ain't that time.
Hey, Maya, my birthday coming up. Can you? No, why do I have to tell you I don't celebrate holidays? And like I have to keep having these chats with people, and it's like, why are you so comfortable trying to abuse the boundaries that I've set? So my counselor's like, maybe you should meet her where she is. So if she's an alcoholic, you don't got to go support or her the things that damages her. You don't have to support it, but you still can go hang out with your mom. And when it gets too bad and you're ready to exit, that's respectful. Just go ahead and exit. Me, I would just rather lock myself away, come move to Chicago because I know ain't nobody gonna come out here, and I'm good. And I see y'all when I see y'all.
Yeah.
She said, try to, practice and actually like be around a bit more. And you can leave when you need to, but at least go hang out sometimes and be around your family.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she was saying.
And she's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you only
hell.
get one mama.
I like your counselor.
I like her
Yeah, she
too.
cool.
So
Send me the
what's
number.
some things as you've gotten older that you realize from your childhood that, I think I need to have a conversation because it'll help me have like a better grasp with how I want to maneuver now that I'm older.
Of course. Definitely. Well, my parents had me real young. My mom was like 20. My dad was 19.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially I was being raised by 2 kids. No
Mhm.
shade. They did the best that they could.
Yeah.
But I was very submissive as a child. I was very well behaved, very quiet. And so people started to take advantage of that the older I got.
Yeah.
And when I started to respond not the normal way, it was seen as disrespectful. And sometimes it was. Yes, especially as a teenager.
Yeah.
Like my mouth got slick and people didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So now that I'm in my early 20s, I'm really working on setting those boundaries and meeting people where they're at, but in a respectful manner. Whereas in my teenage years, I wasn't so good at that. I'm really checking my tone, checking my temper, and just, yeah.
Did your parents whoop you?
Of course. My father actually never did.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because if I only saw him on weekends and winter breaks.
I was going to say, yeah, like you got to really
yeah.
try to get a whooping by somebody you only around on the
That's
weekend.
true. And then my dad, his tone was enough for me to be like, all right, cool. You ain't got to. My mom, yeah, for sure. I mean, she was under a lot of stress.
Yeah.
And she was hard on me as a kid. I'm also the oldest of 4 siblings between my mother and my dad, and I've watched all of them a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like I lost a lot of my teenagehood by watching my siblings a lot.
Yeah.
But now I'm in my 20s. I'm young and turned. So what's
Young
up?
and turned.
Yeah.
Do you like have that innate like parent quality about yourself to where you like sometimes you can't let your siblings go off and figure it out on their own?
Yeah, I don't think I ever will.
Yeah.
That's just I feel like that's on a deeper note, my life's purpose. I mean, I'm the oldest for a reason. One day I do want children, but I've always, I mean, even in my friend group, my nickname is Mama or Grandpa.
Yeah.
Just because I'm the person people come to vent, get advice from, and I'm the person that my siblings come to vent, get advice from. They having a bad day, they'll tell me about it. They need to go off on somebody respectfully. They'll go off on me, and then I'm also the living bank too. Yeah. That I'm the first Cash App request before they get to their parents as well. So yeah.
Yeah. How do you find a balance between the amount of yeses you say and the amount of no's you say?
If I ain't got it, I ain't got it.
Yeah.
But the living bank part is you got to wait till I get paid.
Yeah.
And then too, I like to really analyze the situation to see if my advice is needed at this time. That, and then some things I may not have the answer to. Yeah. I mean, me and my youngest sibling were 12 years apart. Me and my oldest sibling were 7 years apart. So a lot of stuff that they express and have questions about, I'm real upfront with them. Like, I don't have this answer for you yet. But as always, I'm always praying for you.
That's good though. 12 and 7 years. So you really the oldest. Like you really,
I'm really the oldest.
Old as fuck.
So you actually can like help them with some stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm taking kids to school. I'm coming to football games, football practice. I'm really the third parent.
Yeah.
We
back to back. Like we a year and a half apart. So it's like who really the oldest?
True.
Yeah, that's me and my older brother. We 17 months apart. Same friends.
What's they called? Irish twins?
Around each other. Huh?
What's they called? Irish twins?
No, that's when you something in the same year.
Wait,
okay.
Both from the same mom or?
Yeah, we all got the same last name. Me and all my siblings got the same last name and the same parents.
Okay. All right.
Oh, well,
all
damn.
Right. You ain't gotta just
still mad at that Facebook post,
huh? We're going to come back to some, because this chat's been great, but I want to move over to some music real quick. Because a lot didn't happen.
We got one more weirder now. Did a segue into it? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Where did we get off track? I mean, I'm loving it, but
hell yeah, we got super off track. But we got one more.
Okay, do that one.
Sexyy Red is heartbroken over the release of her sex tape. Is that weird or not?
No.
Why?
She has every right to be heartbroken if she want that shit out. I don't care if you rap about your pum pum and every chance you get. If you don't want your shit out, that's your right.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Did you see that sex tape?
Did I see that Instagram story?
Is it as weak as people say?
I didn't go look for it, search for it. I just know that's the...
Oh, you didn't see it?
No, I don't want to see...
I didn't see it either.
A non-consensual sex tape.
Right.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, it came across my TL. It's an Instagram story post. It ain't no damn sex tape. So even if she, like who she is, bro, if she says she ain't want that shit out, she ain't want it out.
Right.
Yeah.
If it's a publicity stunt, cool. But either way, she says she ain't want it out, she don't want it out.
Yeah. Do y'all remember JJ Icefish or?
Yeah,
that's my nigga.
Ice JJ Fish.
Ice JJ Fish.
Something about you, girl.
That mess. He made a post that I saw on TikTok and it was like basically all this celebrity shit be fake or it just be stuff. And so sometimes like y'all get stuff, clickbait and whatever, and it's on purpose or not on purpose. But what y'all should like take away from this is that if you've never heard these people say it out their mouths that they done did this or done said this, then it's not true. So we shouldn't create these narratives or talk about stuff unless you hear it directly come from them.
Facts.
Right? So if Sexyy Red say that she ain't put that out, anybody that know me knows I wouldn't do no goofy shit like that. Right. Then we can only be like, okay, well, she didn't do it.
Exactly.
And
we can only just take it from there.
That posted it. That
right. And she's very open. Like she talks about
everything.
The STI she's called. Yeah. So I'm sure a sex tape would be nothing if she wanted that to be out there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think she gets dehumanized very quickly because of a lot of isms and stuff in the industry and just in America, period. But
very anti-hip-hop, guys.
Oh, that's very hip-hop.
No, I'm saying how they treating her, huh?
That's on brand.
I mean, yeah, but it be niggas out here that be super pro-hip-hop and then go do some goofy shit like support Sexyy Red shit getting leaked.
Yeah.
Like you a goofy ass nigga.
Facts. Now, as you like move up in a tax bracket or you just progressing in a way that's not the same as what you're coming from, right? Do you think that the people that you are romantic with also should reflect the current state that you are in life? Or should it be something that is a digress state of what you are in life?
The first option.
Okay.
Because in high school, I was like, all right, if I date a guy, he at least has to want to do something with his life.
Okay.
Now that I'm older, I'm like, okay, if I date a guy, he at least has to have a job. If he's not in school, a job. You have to have something going on instead of just knowing what you want to do. What are you doing to work towards that?
Towards that.
So I don't get mad at people who want to date in different tax brackets and change their standards and change their criteria.
Okay. Now, Sexyy Red, I think Buddy, he had like an ankle monitor on. So that means that he one of them people that she be talking about, the niggas that's in jail. That she be putting money on their bucks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sexyy Red is not the same Sexyy Red anymore. So
true.
Personally, I just feel like Sexyy Red needs to up the caliber of men that she is romantic with, so that stuff like this don't happen. Because obviously he did that for clout.
Right.
He did that for something that wasn't the most positive for her and her image. Because a nigga that actually care about you and acknowledge that you are Sexyy Red, I'm not finna post this about this moment of you.
Sexy.
Facts.
And can he get in trouble for that? Because it's that revenge porn.
She not gonna do that.
I mean, because she going to abide by street code.
Yeah, but she definitely could.
Her label could do something about it.
They could.
Whoever's her management, they could do something.
They could.
Yeah, because the Roc Nation pulled up for Meg.
Yeah, because they definitely own some type of her likeness and image.
Yes.
They got a sex tape?
No, I'm
like
saying when the Tory Lanez situation
Oh.
happened, before Meg even said something, Roc Nation was about it.
Damn,
It was
I
get your
thinking-
attorney.
I got excited as hell.
No.
Hold on. As long as it's consensual, I'm finna go search.
Sexy really did make Meg seem like PG Disney Channel. Like
I ain't no scary ass. What she say? What she said?
He keep playing with me. He don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't no scary ass bitch.
I'm a hoe.
Sexy. Well, before Sexy Red, it was Cupcake. So
Cupcake was wild.
Cupcake
she
was
might be
wild.
More, she probably
Cupcake
worse
was
than
more
Sexy Red.
explicit.
You know what Cupcake is?
Wait.
She's from out here.
Wait.
Yeah, she's from Chicago.
I think so.
Okay, well, you do your research later on.
Oh, the
I'm
rabbit
almost
hole you
certain
about to
I
send
do.
him on. The rabbit hole.
Sukiyana is coming up, but I'm pretty sure I know who
I
Cupcake
feel like
is.
her and Suki
They started
beef.
around the same time. They did because
They
Cupcake
beef.
had a diss record and ate Suki up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I remember that.
Why was they dissing each other?
Who the
knows,
freaky is,
child?
baby? I don't know.
They probably DM'd each other like, bitch, let's start a beef. Let's get
Yeah.
these streams up, which I ain't mad at either.
Facts. Another thing that happened is Drake and Joe Budden had some words back and forth. So Joe, you know who Joe Budden is?
I do. Educate me on this though, because I keep hearing about it.
So Joe Budden, he went on his podcast and he basically reviewed Drake's latest album.
And Joe Budden called him a bitch.
What else is new?
Okay, no,
He's
he
always
didn't.
calling somebody. Oh,
You want to take it away?
But nah, Joe Budden went in on his album review about the Drake album, and he said he needs to grow up.
Yeah.
he said that Drake.
He
needs
said
to
Drake
grow
needs
up.
to grow up in his music. He said he's too old to be rapping about dealing with 25-year-old women and shit, and he's 37. I thought we was gonna play the clip because the clip's more, you know.
I could play
Yeah,
it
we could
for us.
definitely.
Drake
bring
37?
that.
Yeah, Drake is
Damn, I'm getting up there then.
Yeah, Drake old as fuck.
Jesus.
He,
I mean, 37 is not old, but I just thought he was like 31.
So here's the clip.
What?
This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he
Oh damn.
for the children. And that's my dog, I had to look up how old this was when I finished listening to the album. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You're only 37 years old. Get the away from some of these younger niggas and stop in these 25-year-olds. I'm listening to the album. You're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world. Up and about Cole, like my shit is happening in reverse. Like with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown ass, like real Jersey sitting. Oh yeah, you lost your virginity, and then he started to grow up, and then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. I'm want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people. This is like Yachty rapping.
Okay.
This
That's
is
the
like
clip.
So yeah, he said that, and Drake had a response. We can see that right there, but I'm gonna read a little bit of it. Drake responded was like, at Joe Budden, you have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you're doing in this clip because this is what exactly pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember you are watching a failure give their opinion on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers because the things that pop into your brain had you broke, living check to check, and the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows and dusty MC G's to show screw up.
You young as hell. In Nietzsche jeans.
Hey man, you should have took that part. That's your. So long story short, I want everybody in this generation to think that I never want anybody in this generation to think that the whole everybody's entitled to their opinion is a real thing. This is a man projecting his own self-hate and the fact I did and continue to do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need it, put it in simpler tones. I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions.
Oof. Okay. Drake can read. I didn't know this.
He's a Scorpio.
He got one of the girls on his team. You could tell somebody helped him with that one.
That man's a Scorpio.
Okay.
They are. I'm a Scorpio, so I understand Drake, but I also know when Drake be capping. Like this whole Pusha thing. Like I knew Drake was capping. I knew he lost that rap battle, and he just hit it below the belt.
You lost.
You lost.
You lost.
I got something in the vault that'll really hurt you.
No,
then put it out.
Yeah. So long story short, I wanted to talk about ageism. We don't really give a fuck about this.
Yeah, I don't care.
We don't care about that. What we care about is the fact that
because Joe Budden a hoe.
That was mixed with some classism too.
Think so?
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
The whole yeah, for sure. I hate classism.
Yeah.
You said you live in a middle class suburban neighborhood.
Modest 973 when I got a 7. Okay.
How many times do a rapper or a celebrity need to tell us that we broke as fuck for us to be like, so we probably should stop making them richer?
Well, he told Joe Budden he was broke as fuck. He didn't tell me.
But if Joe Budden is not broke, so
he's just not as rich as him.
Huh? Well, he's broke to Drake,
but he's rich to me, so he calling me broke as fuck.
If Joe Budden broke to you, and you saying that to Joe Budden because Joe Budden has an opinion of craft that you put out for us to actually give opinions to, then what would you say to me if I also say that shit suck?
Well, look, I just think Joe Budden a hoe, so I'm glad Drake said this. Okay,
that's fine.
that's all I feel care about this.
That's fine, but I'm gonna be objective, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to look past that as Joe Budden saying this. And like, you know what? Both of them have valid points. Because it could be some truth in what he's saying about Joe Budden. They definitely hung out in the past. So maybe Joe Budden did go to podcasting because he ain't do well with his rap career.
Of course he did.
Okay, cool.
At least he shifted.
But he shifted. Like, that's a good thing to do. That's not a knock. Like,
it don't make him a failure.
Nah, fuck
don't make him a failure.
Yes, it do. He failed.
He succeeded.
Joe Budden failed.
Joe Budden has if not the number one platform in black media for podcasting.
If
He's the number one hit wonder. That nigga
I'm being
failed.
honest, I did not know he did music.
I
just thought he was Joe Budden for being Joe.
And that's fine. That's how you was introduced to him.
So
don't cap.
But if it wasn't for his music, then would he have his platform?
I don't think so.
So that don't make him a failure to me?
Yeah,
because it's hard to get 2 hits in this industry.
Yeah,
2.
It's hard to get 1.
It's hard to get 1.
I was gonna say, well, what's the second one?
It's hard to get half of 1. To be quite honest,
that ain't his song. That's Marcus Houston and R. Kelly. We ain't giving him that.
So was Joe a
rapper?
That.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. You ever heard this song? Pump it up.
You got
served. Yeah, that's his song. That was his one hit.
Oh, word!
Doing the thing, every day. Doing the thing. Doing the
that's
thing.
Joe.
Doing the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this makes this whole scenario a little bit funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I be doing the thing.
So,
wow!
Let's talk about ageism, because rap I think is the only genre where we limit how old you can be to pursue that career or be a part of that craft.
I don't think it's the career.
I think it's rap.
It's just rap though.
It's your subject.
What other genre you think?
I think pop. If you're a woman, I think any industry when you're a woman.
If you're a woman, for sure.
Unfortunately,
okay,
I would agree with that.
Any industry besides maybe gospel.
If you're a woman and
you be old as shit doing gospel,
can't be a pop artist.
I will say that's changing.
Oh yeah, no, you can't
because I was like watching the VMAs. They had, I don't know if you guys are into Latin pop or anything Brazilian funk. They had K-pop and they had Anita and Karol G. Both women in their 30s, but you know they're performing like they 19 still. Like
Karol G look young though.
She does look young. So these are women who are in their 30s who started in their mid 20s. Yeah. But like pop is changing slowly but surely. Because look at SZA. Yeah. Look at Ari Lennox. Yeah. Look at Summer Walker. All in their 30s started in their got hot in their late mid 20s.
What we don't know is that their teams, the people that's pushing them when they get into the game, is not revealing their age, so that we don't know how old they actually are. Very true. Because they don't look like it.
My agent hates when I reveal my age. Yeah, and I'm not even.
Yeah, I don't think rapping old is necessarily the problem. It's what you're talking about
at that age.
Yeah, Drake shouldn't be rapping about dealing with 25-year-old women, and you almost 40. Now, all the other little, like, he can talk about party and all that other shit, cool. You just shouldn't be dealing with 25-year-old women, bro.
How do we know he's talking about 25-year-old women?
Because that's what he said in the song.
Oh, that's what he says in the song. I haven't listened to that.
They're 25.
Yeah.
Like, no, nigga, they just got cheap insurance.
Yeah, they me. You dating me. Don't date me.
Yeah, I'm still on my dad's insurance, and I'm 23.
You feel me? Yeah, bro. Nah, bro. That ain't cool.
I grew up with men being older doing young shit. Like, my daddy one of them niggas.
It's very weird.
He's 43.
Girlfriend 26.
I saw him pull up at a club one time with tight ass skinny jeans and a fedora hat. It pissed me off. Like, why? Why
oh my God.
Why were you in the club?
With your dad?
My sisters asked me to come out. I came and the nigga pulled up. I'm like, I'm out of here. This is
I'm dead. You laughed?
Yeah, I'm out too. I'm out. I'm sorry.
Your dad's in his 40s. That sounds like someone 40.
Your dad is young though.
Yeah,
our dads are the same age.
Yeah, he don't look old, but he look like he's in his 40s. So it's like, why the fuck you wearing the same shit I'm wearing? Like,
why are we in the same club? First of all, somebody's not supposed. One of us is not supposed to be here.
He's not supposed to be.
Okay,
there. Ain't nobody.
They ain't got a lot of 40 and up clubs that I know of. So
this just reminds me of that Mike Epps clip though. When he's like, "This is what we wear," because there's like, oh, he had on like a jersey and some Jordans. It's like, why you trying to dress you? He's like, nigga, these are our clothes. So that's kind of like it is. Like,
why was he wearing a fedora though?
That sounds like some old nigga shit.
Was it like 2010s or was this in 2020?
This is 2020.
Like, with a fedora?
This was a month ago.
This is like 2022.
See, now I need you to do your job as a child. Pull him to the side. Give me the fedora.
Oh, I don't talk to him, but I would say
okay.
I would say that. Got he know to get that from me.
Yeah.
Does he have a strong hairline?
No, he definitely. I think my mama did that to him. He had like a little mark right here where no hair can grow. But other than that, he got his hairline intact.
Your mom hit him with some nerve damage?
Somebody did it, but I feel like she did that. But I don't know. I ain't gonna put that on.
That's your intuition.
Somebody did it. Somebody did it. Somebody did that. But no, he got his hairline. He's fine. It's just he be doing young nigga shit, and it's
Is he married?
No.
Oh.
He just had a pregnancy scare. Like, he do young
at 40,
niggas.
You still have a pregnancy scare at 40, bro. You gotta chill.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
So
that's some 23-year-old shit.
When you talk about like Drake at 25, I'm like, I feel like that's a male thing to do.
It is. Oh, yeah. You know, I rarely go to the club and see, my grandma calls them old dogs. She said it's the old man in the club who didn't settle down. Yeah. Who didn't find the right woman. Well, found her, but didn't know what to do with her. Yeah. Or the right guy. And so now they're 40, no disrespect to your dad. 40 plus.
Disrespect me?
Well, fuck him. Fuck him. He's an old ass old dog in the club looking for a young thing to play over.
Facts.
But I never see that with, I've never seen an old queen in the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you, but
I've had old queens.
Are they out there? Are they out there by themselves?
Yes.
No, sometimes they with their homegirls.
Okay, but then that's different.
But the homegirl probably married, but she her wingman. I had an old woman hit on me at a club. A young club, and I couldn't get away from her. I ended up giving her my number to get away from her. Oh, and so TikTok be showing me her TikTok page, like a person you may know. So I still have her number, but I don't know what I saved her as, so I can delete her so I can stop seeing her creepy face. But they
at least block the TikTok.
They definitely out there.
So you're like me. You give the number to avoid conflict.
That was my first time of that happening, and it was with an older creepy woman. So I didn't know what to do. I just gave it to her and then left.
Yeah, older women are aggressive.
Yeah,
older men are worse.
I wouldn't do that today. Like, I know what to do, but I'm not giving you my number.
What you gonna do? Punch her?
God forbid they call it in front of you, because I've given away a fake number, and they'll call it like, shit, what do I do?
We had a conversation of like when men ask for women or approach them, just give them the number because you don't know what's gonna happen. But
Yeah.
women approach me, so it's a little different.
Got you.
I ain't scared of them hoes.
It's
good.
scary. It can be scary. I've seen it. Like a lot of my friends are female,
Yeah.
women, I should say.
Yeah.
They're women, and these guys will approach them who they're not interested in.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first time, I saw somebody just give their number away to avoid conflict. I was like, "Why did you do that?" She's like,
Yeah.
"Well, he might have fucked us up if I didn't."
Yeah.
So I played my part. It was like, "Wow, it's crazy what y'all have to go through."
Facts. I'm one of the friends that like see it, and then I'll go over there and go dance with them.
Oh yeah, I'm the boyfriend all the time.
Facts.
Just
Yeah.
last week, I was the
Yeah, I'm
boyfriend
the
with a
stud
whole heart. I'm
girlfriend.
like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what up, bro?"
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Oh,
good.
look, man,
No,
you ain't
no issue, bro.
fucking boyfriend.
You said what?
Oh, you ain't no fucking boyfriend. That's a cute
Thankfully,
ass heart in your head.
Thankfully, that's never happened. God forbid. Do not speak that onto me, because if that happens, we finna throw
The
down.
whole jig is up.
I definitely would have
Yeah.
pulled your card. Well, you are not. No, kiss her right now, then.
So why do y'all think?
You're sick.
Kiss her right now, then.
Nasty.
Why do y'all think we gonna go get over this topic real quick?
Mhm.
Why do you think rap has such a negative connotation if you're pursuing rap and you're older? Like, say you meet somebody new, a guy, and he says like, "Yeah, I'm a rapper," and he's 31,
Nah, fuck that.
right?
Because rap is a young man's game.
Okay.
It still is.
It ain't even
But
no money
that
in
doesn't make
shit.
it a correct fact that it's only a young man's game. A lot of rappers start off young, they blow up, and then they transition into something else.
Mhm.
So I think there's a negative connotation if you're 31 and you haven't blown up. Like, is your shit weak? Is your like what's going on? Like, what are you doing? And it's associated. It's the genre that associates with being broke if you
Facts.
haven't popped off
Jonesy just
yet.
said that.
Yeah.
Facts. I think it's that more the broke part.
Yeah.
It ain't. It really ain't no money in being a rapper. You getting flew out. You getting your meals taken care of. Your stay taken care of. You make your show money, but it's like if you ain't getting them shows, you ain't
Yeah.
making no money.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't own your publishing a lot of time. Streaming pay you 13 cents on a penny.
Mm-hmm.
You 31 doing this shit. What you been doing the last 13 years?
Okay.
Like, you could rap as a hobby. That's cool. Like, you get off work and you want to go to the studio and go perform at a bar you kick it at. Cool. But you shouldn't be pursuing rap or pursuing a rap career at 30, bro.
So what age, if it hasn't popped off
What's
in
the
your
cutoff?
opinion? What's the
Age?
cutoff?
I mean, I don't know. I'm going to just clown you if you ain't popped off at all because I'm an asshole.
Okay. I like how you're very honest. An honest
Like,
asshole.
yeah, I'm 22. I'm trying to be a rapper, nigga, you ass.
Okay.
But why is we just said it. I'm just glad I'm a singing nigga, because you can pop off at 30 and nobody cares.
Yeah, ain't
Definitely
nobody
can.
gonna give
Yeah.
a fuck. Singing actually takes talent, so it's like
Mhm.
no matter what age you cut a record with singing, you gonna listen to it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
I ain't trying to hear no 30-year-old rap about being in the club.
And if you sing, like, I know I'm gonna have to be around it, and as long as you sound good, I can tolerate it. But if you trash, I can't date you because I can't just can't do
Let's
that.
take some vocal lessons. Let's warm up
Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
together. Let's yeah.
Give it up. We could let's build model cars. Let's find a hobby that don't require us using our voice.
Okay.
Come on, let's clock in.
So another thing that happened in the media, football player Terrell, ex-NFL star Terrell Owens, reflected on how he was teased and rejected by black women, and it made him pursue relationships outside of his race. In quotations, he said there was a lot of self-esteem issues. He said this on an Instagram Live with another ex-NFL star, Chad Ocasino, right? So I wanted to talk.
Ocasino.
Ocho Cinco.
Ocasino.
Ocasino.
You should have said it.
Uh-huh.
Why you ain't take that from me?
Ocasino. Because I liked it.
That sounds better though.
It does sound better.
Ocasino.
Sound a little flavor.
That sound like a
Look at
nice
y'all
night
trying to
out.
make me feel better about my
got you.
So I wanted to talk about that. Do you have any experiences when you were younger, trying to navigate between what you like and what you don't like, that might have influenced you to like something else because it wasn't taking you in?
Damn. Well, I always knew what I liked,
Mm.
and I don't really have a preference. Well, I do have a preference on race. I prefer black,
Okay.
of course, but I used to only date exclusively black.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I was like 21 where I was like, okay, now we can expand.
Cut it out.
I expanded, and then I was like, okay, black is where it's at always.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
I love black
Say,
men.
don't
I feel
fucking
like they
do it.
get so played.
Okay.
And don't even get me started on how people be trying to play black women. But
Mhm.
yeah, I always knew what I liked. I like them.
If you started black, stay black. Don't experiment,
It's true.
bro.
Once you go, I believe you gonna stay there. You may leave, go for a field trip.
Yeah, go for a
Black
field trip.
Don't
you
even
may go for a field
Don't
trip.
go on the field trip.
Use your PTO, but damn it, when I see myself getting married, it is to a black man.
Mhm.
Now watch, they're gonna try to cancel me because now I'm.
You're fine.
Thank
You're
you.
fine.
Big
I
B's.
know.
You're fine.
I know.
Anything that's pro-black, I will never just sit and watch somebody.
Mm.
You know,
People think pro-black means anti-something.
And it doesn't.
I mean anti-racist, yes, but I'm supposed to be anti-racist, bitch.
We all are
Yeah.
supposed to be anti-racist.
That is true.
Guys.
Read your Bible.
Where we at though? TLD or what now?
no. I wanted to give some commentary to that. Do you think that because what doesn't love you back should keep you from still striving to be loved by what you actually say that you love? So like if you claim to love and want to be with a black woman, the black women that you're coming across that you're like trying to get to know more and they're rejecting you, that should keep you from wanting to pursue other black women?
No, I don't even believe what he said was true.
Yeah.
Because what black woman wouldn't want a black man? You know, I feel like he didn't look hard enough.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe he was just a lame ass person.
Bro, you 6'6" and athletic and can't pull.
Right.
Like, come on,
I'm so
bro.
lost.
And he's not ugly.
I don't believe that.
He's an attractive guy. So it's like
what were you
didn't
doing
try
to make
hard
these
enough.
women not like you?
Yeah, bro. It was
Because
something
you have
you
it
was
all on
doing,
paper.
bro.
Yeah.
He's probably
Yeah.
stupid.
Something. Maybe his breath was hot. Who knows?
Something was off, bro.
Something ain't right, but I don't believe that. Well, black women didn't like. Come on
The
now.
ones you was pursuing didn't like you.
Right.
Not the whole community of black women didn't like
Yeah,
you.
maybe it was that little not church girl, but she just off to the side, out the way. She quiet, but she cute enough to pop out with. That's who you probably should have got down with,
Right.
Yeah.
but you
Just-
didn't.
Just say you like white girls. I have much more respect for people just being
Just
honest.
be honest,
Just be
bruh.
honest.
Or that too.
bro.
Literally.
Yes.
It's
We already know y'all coaches tell y'all to date outside your race.
Yeah.
So we're not surprised that you like them white
Yeah.
or that you have to at this moment.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I'm
don't
still gonna
try
clown you.
Yeah.
You know, even if you honest, I'm still gonna throw my jokes, but you know, just be honest.
It's
was
a
that,
joke.
Was that you that had when you made a post about like good morning all black women, it was like a family member that responded and he doesn't date black women?
Oh,
that
man?
you?
Who?
You done started something you can't finish.
It's not recent. It's not recent. It's not
Okay.
recent. It's not recent.
Okay.
It's somebody that I met through podcasting and they made a post about like good morning black woman or some shit. And then he was underneath for like something. And I replied. And he was like, you look like a stud. And I'm like, I mean, you're not wrong.
You know
but
what? This sounds
Why
like
did
something
they
my
say that,
cousin
though?
might have did.
Because I had the person that made the post comment to the person that's a family member. It was like, you like white women, get out of here. And I
Wait,
was-
this was in my post?
I don't know who made it, but I feel like you did.
Because if it was mine, I know exactly who would do something like that
Okay.
to you.
He was a darker skinned person.
Oh my!
You
fucking-
post that much, you remember what you be posting?
Well, I don't pay attention to what
Mhm.
I post. Like I only post probably 2-3 times a week, but I just don't. I post and go. I hate Facebook.
Yeah.
Got you.
But yeah, remember? Yeah, I know exactly who. I fucking
Yeah,
hate
so
him.
so you had somebody, if it was you, replied was like, "So you like white women? Get out of here."
Yep.
And I replied, and I was like, "So he looked like he liked white women."
Yep.
And so he said, "You look like you like women, basically." And I'm like,
And do.
I mean, and do
Right, and
Like,
do.
that didn't hit.
Okay.
That's definitely my cousin Steve.
Not a read, my friend.
Okay, that was your shit then. But yeah,
And it's actually T.O. his favorite player. It's funny. It's a full circle moment.
Child.
It's a full circle moment.
Okay, moving on.
He always embarrassed me. He just texted me the other day. See what the fuck he said about damn Sexy Red. Because you know I don't.
Oh, he probably went crazy on her.
Because I don't be paying
About the
I
Trump
got so
comment
many
or the
texts.
sex tape?
It gotta be the sex. I
Okay.
told you. See,
Okay, first he opened it up and says, "I'm tired of the Drake slander, bro. Put some respect on this album. The boy bought us bars." Then he says, "Shake that ass for Drake. Shake that ass for me." Okay.
that's a.
Is that a
sexy-
lyric?
Right?
That's
Yeah.
Sexy.
Okay,
Red's
because
hook on-
it's a song that Rich
Yeah.
Baby. Okay, I ain't know what the fuck was going on right there. But yeah, that was definitely him.
Mm.
That was
Okay.
him
All right.
talking that shit.
Okay. Well,
He always does that. He always just picks random people to troll on my Facebook. So just don't even.
He's a troller.
And he's not even actually a troller. It's just my page. Like
Just
he
your
only
page.
comes to my page to
and
do
you know
that.
why he probably only comes to your page?
You didn't set that boundary.
No.
I mean, personally, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever goes on in my comment section goes.
That goes against his decision making.
He doesn't even care that much. That's the point. That's the thing.
So he just having fun at this point.
So he trolls on your black woman post, right?
Yes, he waits for y'all to come. And then he trolls y'all.
Oh, okay.
That's his thing.
He bored.
Okay.
I don't know why he does that. That's just his thing.
Bored.
He's been doing that for the last 10 years.
Okay.
Damn.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
He can troll girlfriends, military members.
He just don't want you to win on Facebook. That's all it is.
I mean, I be getting a kick out of it. It's hilarious to me.
Now, why he ain't come to your defense when the gays was calling you ugly?
There was a lot of cooking going on.
Okay.
I didn't even want nobody to get in the six with me.
The only person that
Got
came for your defense in that comment section was a black woman.
Facts.
It was Babs. So
But
shout out Babs.
I ain't want to bring nobody else into that.
Yeah, it was a lot of men.
By the time I got
crazy.
to it, it was like 170
they
comments.
still going. I
And it's
still
still
get
going.
notifications.
And you know what's crazy? You fit every standard in the gay community to not be ugly.
Bruh, it's
That
crazy.
is crazy.
We have one more pop culture topic to hit on before we move on. And this recently just happened. Doja Cat, she posted a picture wearing a neo-Nazi public figure on her shirt. And so social media has just been talking on like pretty much Twitter.
When she do this?
She just recently did this like 2 days ago. Yesterday.
Damn.
She always doing something.
Yeah, she always doing so. So she posted that, and now social media just be talking about, I want to cancel her, but I love her music, but she just keep doing shit. So I only want to talk about this topic because we just talked about it in the last episode when Scooty was like separating the art from the artist.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This the shit I be talking about. Like how much, because I think she does this on purpose.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right? How much does a person have to do for you to be like, all right, this is their actual identity. The music that I be listening to that really just be getting me through is really them talking about their truths instead of this is just art and I enjoy it. It entertains me.
You wanna know why it's easy for me to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Because I still treat my the music I listen to and stuff the same way I did when I was growing up. I don't follow my rappers on no social media stuff. Whenever the music drops, I listen to it and I go about my day. Mm-hmm. So if I was a Doja Cat fan, I only would have found out about this through other people talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I still wouldn't have gave a fuck.
Okay.
I just feel like these celebrities need better PR teams. Damn. That's the first thing that always comes to mind when I see some controversial or cancel worthy, even though I truly believe nobody can be canceled in this day and age.
Yeah.
Besides,
GoldLink kind of did it.
You
GoldLink kind of got himself out the paint.
How? What did GoldLink do?
He said something
canceled?
about Mac Miller.
Yeah, he said something about Mac Miller. When
Really?
he passed. Yeah.
Post-death?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
GoldLink got himself the
I was
fuck
wondering,
outta
like, what
here.
happened to GoldLink? Because he
Yeah.
was, like, on his way.
He got himself in them whack-ass tunes the fuck up out of here.
That is crazy. Well,
I think the baby was canceled successfully.
He came back with music. You got to come back with music.
Yeah, but his music still ain't hitting. Like he got that one shake song, but after
And that's
that,
all you
But I
need.
feel like it was
That's all you
that's for
already.
kids.
They were
though.
already looking for something to cancel him for because people were already saying your bars are repetitive.
Uh-huh.
People were already looking for a reason not to like him. And remember, he had just slapped old girl
Yeah,
beforehand.
yeah.
He had just get into it with his baby mama beforehand, and then he made
The comments.
the comment. And if
Yeah.
you piss off clearly the gays,
Yeah.
especially the white older gays
Yeah.
with some power,
Yeah.
then you really messed yourself up. But he can still. I feel like cancels when I have no money. I'm finna go clock in
Okay.
somewhere. I'm finna really get back in the streets to
Yeah.
work every day. I feel like as long as he can pay his bills off
Yeah.
of music and touring, he's not canceled. Did you block a lot of opportunities? Yes. Is Doja Cat? I ain't gonna lie. When you play about what is the word when you offend the Jewish community?
Anti-Semitic?
Anti-Semitic. Yeah.
That shit. You see what they did to Nick Cannon, and he had to really.
Nick Cannon
Yeah.
came back from that.
Yeah, and
He
it
came
took a
back from
long
that.
time, but she's a woman, so now you have misogynoir coming in, and the fact that she's already losing a lot of followers, already doesn't have the best PR team, already dating somebody who the general public does not like.
Who does she
This
date?
may be she dates a white man, and a lot of her
has
fans
a past related to sexual assault,
that as well.
and so it's like, why are you dating basically a rapist?
Right.
basically.
Yeah, that's weird.
And
See,
so,
I thought it should have stopped with that right there. But obviously, you know, if Nicki Minaj can do it, Doja Cat can do it.
see, I'm gonna scoot away from you because
I'm-
what we not gonna do.
I can take the flack. The fuck.
You a barb?
can. And I'm an old school barb,
Y'all got
meaning
my-
I'm not gonna find your IP address, you know, get your mother's blood
Mhm.
type and have you dead by sunrise like these barbs who's still in school. I'm a barb with, I got a car note, I got health insurance, I got shit to do with myself.
Yeah.
The barbs don't play,
Man,
so
y'all
I don't
got
even
two of my
say nothing
Twitter
about
pages.
it.
I ain't scared of
I don't
I
say
ain't
nothing about
scared
them
of you
because they will
barbs.
find your everything.
And they gonna find a
They will
put
find where
together
your
success.
great-grandma
You ain't
is
got no
buried.
dirt on these, so y'all can do the digging y'all want.
They
Hey,
is
before we
crazy.
transition, did you see Kevin Gates spit in that girl mouth?
I did. I thought you was gonna
Not
talk
me.
about that.
Not me.
She's pregnant.
That was trifling.
That is trifling. Oh
Okay,
my
I don't even
God.
want to see it, to be honest. But
Why?
I woke up and said, "What the
I'm
hell?"
good. Like it's like certain shit. Like why do we want to see these things?
Mm-hmm. And then the power of the camera phone, you're gonna see it whether you want to or
If
not.
I just see it unprovoked, cool. But like you know, like when it becomes a headline, oh my God, where's the video? In the comments, like that's creepy to me. Why do you want to see that? What
Once
that's gonna
Kevin
do for
Gates said he had sex with his cousin, and when he found out it was his cousin, that didn't stop
you?
him.
And he kept going.
I just didn't. Nothing. He can't do anything that will make me go wow.
Yeah,
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
After that,
Spending somebody pregnant is crazy though, consensual or not. That's some crazy shit.
maybe she pregnant by him. You don't know,
No, it was a fan.
right? But the fan could be pregnant by him.
That's true. Maybe
Yeah.
it was.
Freaky T, rapper.
Yeah, Freaky T spit in somebody's mouth.
A fan that asked her to do it. He asked her to do it, and she just did it on command.
Jesus. I remember Ice Spice peed on somebody last year.
Ice Spice.
Yeah, y'all remember
I
that?
ain't never seen
That wasn't Ice Spice.
That wasn't Ice Spice?
No, but I know what video you talking
Yeah,
about.
some girl
Yeah.
peed on a fan.
Coco Jones could do me like that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Something about your hands on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Before we have a
Probably
new game.
not pee, but she could spit in my mouth.
We have a new game on the pod called
That's nasty.
Would You Rather.
It's Coco Jones
Right.
though.
Okay.
And so season 4 is about listening to understand. That's our theme. And
Mhm.
so this game is supposed to help us, figure that out. Get a little bit better at listening to understand. So this game, I'm going to give you 2 social constructs, right? And
Okay.
you just decide which one you would rather, have. And then I'm going to add an extra layer to it. And then, we're going to keep going from that.
All right.
So, would you rather befriend a homophobe or would you rather befriend a narcissist?
Ooh, I can't stand you. I'm thinking I'm gonna go through this shit. It's gonna be a breeze.
Never. Come on now.
Well, they say there's no changing a narcissist. But I'm actually cool with some in my life, so I'm gonna have to befriend the narcissist.
Okay. Jonesy, you got a answer?
We running this back? Oh wait, no. Last week
This
was a
different.
racist.
Come on
Okay,
now.
you said a homophobe or a narcissist?
Yeah.
I guess the homophobe.
Do they know they're homophobic?
How do they act on their homophobia? Do they
I
hurt
have
people?
to ask that. I have to.
That is a good question.
Yeah, because
Do
if
they
they just
know?
slander them on the internet,
Because
then I'm
your
cool with
grandma
that.
say homophobic stuff and don't know it because.
Yeah.
So do they know?
I'm going to say no.
If they then
Oh,
I'm
then
gonna
yeah,
befriend the
I-
homophobe.
Yeah, give me the homophobe.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all
Yeah.
finna just go through having to keep educating them every time.
I ain't
on other
educating
stuff.
shit.
I mean, look, I do it now with a lot of family that I love. Like I can't not love you, but please don't say that word because it's derogatory. You need to, and 9 times out of 10 they'll understand once I explain it to them.
Okay.
So, I mean, I had a parent that was homophobic, but then once I came out the closet, it's pride here, pride there. So, yeah.
Dang,
Yeah,
see,
shout out all our
I didn't
gay
know which one was
niggas.
gonna be harder to say they
Mhm.
know or don't know, so I'm mad I
Maybe you
chose
should
the
have
one
not
that's
answered
easier.
the question.
Yeah, now like had they been like the violent homophobic people?
Yeah.
Yeah, like nah.
See, that's
give me
what
the
I was
narcissist.
going for, but I ain't know which one was gonna give it off. So I want to change it. Can I change it real quick?
Go
No.
ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna change it. They do know that they homophobic. They're
Narcissist.
loud and proud.
Narcissist.
Okay, narcissist for you.
Do they hurt people?
I'm not adding that part. Is up to you. However you
That
want to
is a
take
very important
it. However
question.
you want to take it. That's how.
I don't want to be friends with anyone. I don't like this game.
No, you have to choose. You have to
I'll be the
choose.
referee. I'll be the coach.
Exactly. Give me the homophobe still.
Okay, Jay, you got one?
I'll probably choose narcissist.
Well, nah, give me the narcissist because
if-
I can just let them deal with themselves.
Sometimes they don't even know they're a narcissist.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you can just deal with yourself.
Like how you said, if they know or they don't know. Like if they know they're a homophobe, and then I feel like you just being loud now. Shut up sometimes. But if you're a narcissist, it's like, hey, shut up too. But
yeah, you only get into your mode when you want something. So it's like you a little more, maneuverable than the homophobe.
Now watch this other scenario finna blow our minds.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll change answers.
I don't want another identifier.
Go ahead.
I don't want to be friends with somebody that'll wake up and go on Twitter and start dropping the F-bomb and you suck this
like,
and you do that.
You're going to hell.
And everybody looking at you like, why are you friends with them?
Exactly.
So
This your man?
You could be a narcissist in private.
Oh, you can.
So give me the narcissist. Let me
more
run
than
that
likely
back.
they're in private.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to add another extra layer to it, what if it's a male narcissist, and what if it's a female homophobe?
Give me the
child,
narcissist.
please give me the narcissist.
Still,
Yeah,
So something
give me
back
the
in the day,
narcissist.
girls used to really be homophobic.
okay.
I don't know if
I feel like they still
anybody
are.
here
They
has
still
experienced
are.
this, but
Yeah,
it's a canon event for every gay black kid, every gay black male to go through this.
yeah.
I got a question. Is you gay?
Mhm.
In front of the whole classroom.
Yeah.
So yes, the girls know how to be know how to be homophobic.
You
Yeah.
went through that?
Who had? Well, obviously
I
you
was gonna
haven't.
say I would.
Yes, it's a canon event. All of us have gone through that question. It's like, okay, girl, like you just trying to low key bully me. Like,
Yeah.
stop
Now
playing
I didn't
with
see
me.
women in our schools that we went to bullying the gays or the ones that they think could be gay.
You didn't see that?
No, they befriended them. Like they still like hardcore.
okay.
They friends. So I didn't
Aw.
see the bullying.
That's
part.
beautiful, and that has happened. Of course, like a large majority of my friends are women,
Yeah.
but in the past, I've gotten into arguments with women who know that I'm openly gay, and the first thing that comes out of their mouth when shit gets heated is the F word.
F word.
So we really gotta watch who we call friends.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That when you get in an argument with a friend or a family member, they really say the stuff that they act like they accept from you.
Mhm.
With your gay ass. Or
Exactly.
with your fat
black
ass.
or that's why I got a smart mouth, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
get up and leave before I really burn the bridge. Because
No,
sometimes
the bridge burned. As soon as you showed me this that you was a lie and you just
Mhm.
tolerated something that you actually don't fuck with,
I'm good.
I'm good.
and I
I'm
respect
good.
that.
Yeah.
And same here.
Yeah.
Because now I can't trust you.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put my cousin out real quick.
Oh,
shit.
damn.
The cousin that I had on Pod Mall,
Okay.
we was on the game playing, and I was talking with one friend, and then Maul got online, and he joined our conversation. We was talking about the clip that you got ate up on,
Right.
right? And so we was laughing about it. He joined in and he hear us laughing. He like, what y'all talking about? I'm like, we was talking about the clip with Jonesy because so many niggas was in the comments. And so he said, yeah, that shit was funny as hell. That he started to basically summarize what you said your story was, and it was nothing like your story. he said, "Yeah, that the motherfuckers basically catcalling and talking about oh you cute and oh no." I'm like, Jonesy didn't say all of that in the clip. Oh, he was like, he just said, "Buddy was like you cute, like your beard, cute dog." Bye. That was it. No catcalling, none of that. So to me, like you're embellishing this story because you might have some homophobic like scare tactics going on right now.
Right.
It is not, fair to do that when that's not what actually happened, because that makes it seem as if, gay men catcall you when that's not actually happening, like at all. And you're just taking it as that because you just don't want it to happen to you at all.
Right. And this was like our third interaction. Like every interaction been the same way. Like he yells at me from his porch.
Yeah.
It ain't necessarily a cat call. It's a you right here and I'm on my porch and I can talk loud enough to where I don't gotta move.
Yeah. So if he was to take that same story and say it exactly how he said it to other people, other men, they will take that as a source of truth and be like, dang, gay man be catcalling. See, that shit ain't gonna happen to me.
I'm gonna shoot that nigga.
Yeah. And
They
so
be the same ones who catcall women.
Yeah, exactly. I said all of that. I said all that on the game. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you doing too fucking much. That wasn't how it went on. We was arguing because I started to get annoyed that you really listened to the same clip as me and you took it away to be completely different than what the clip was because you don't want that to happen to you and you're just embellishing this story and you're not seeing that you're subconsciously embellishing this story. So I'm just trying to make you aware that you're embellishing the story, but you ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Don't let that shit happen to me. I'm gonna smack his ass. Wait, now it's getting homophobic. Why? Right. So I'm like, why? Why are you doing too much, right? And then he's the same cousin I love dearly. That's my nigga. And he's always like,
if this is your cousin.
Yeah, this is my cousin.
Yeah, he don't look like he got a lot of size on him, do he?
Huh?
Ma got some size to him?
Size?
Like size.
Yeah, he not like big as fuck, but he definitely muscular.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
like,
yeah,
I need to
for
take note from you.
And he know that. He know that. But
I was gonna say, buddy on that porch would probably fold him. buddy like 6'2".
Nah, I think they'll be a good little battle.
Well, like buddy ain't gonna go like no hoe.
Be a good little battle. Long story short, if you claim to love me and you know I'm gay as fuck, then you also don't need to tolerate me being gay. You need to be completely 100% accepting to what I am, and that's it. Ain't no I'm halfway in, halfway out. So if I hear you making homophobic comments, I'm cutting you off on the drop of a dime. Mm-hmm. But with Ma, I'm going to have a conversation with you because we like this. And so let me hear you out instead of just cutting you off. Yeah. So that was just one of those moments where I was like, we arguing because I care about you. Mm-hmm. But any other time, I'm going to cut you off.
That takes a lot of heart, honestly, believe it or not, to hold family members accountable, because I've heard homophobic comments from a lot of close family. Yeah. Like an aunt who's like my mother, we were having a conversation. This is around the first time when I came out. Yeah. And she was like, well, I'm accepting, but I just don't, it's not natural.
Yeah. That's fine. That's cool with me.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's cool with me.
To me, that's cool. Yeah. Like, had you put that online, you setting yourself up for a world of debates. Yeah. So it's like you got to pick and choose your battles. Yeah. I like the fact that you choose more than you just ignore. Yeah. I definitely got to do more of that, because a lot of times we're like, I got a bill due tomorrow.
People got to do that more often. I think that helps you out, decipher between the niggas that's in your face and what's not in your face. If niggas know that that's of you, you gonna hold me accountable, and they don't want to be held accountable, they're not gonna fuck with you. They just gonna stay to themselves. True. So I think people should just start holding people accountable.
Love it.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to this mental health segment.
Let's do it.
So, this season is listening to understand. So I wanted to first ask you if there are anything that you would like to possibly see happen on the podcast or bring people on of stuff that you just do not understand, but you're opening and receptive to understanding if you had a conversation or listen to a conversation about it.
Come back to me.
Okay.
Let me think on that one.
So I said trans. When I first asked this question, I said that I do not understand trans people and how they think we non-trans, like the normal cis population of society should accept them into the way of the world for stuff that is built around systems that are built around being cis. So like sports. How do you see us taking now another group or marginalized group to be a part of a community around sports when it's built on men have sports and women have sports? Only women compete against each other. Only men compete against each other. How do we now incorporate you all into this without you feeling as if you're alienated and not cared about? How do we do that? Because you complain, but you don't give solutions on how to do it. So I'm open and would love to hear their perspective on how do we do that.
Me too. Yeah. I feel like somebody got the answer. Yeah. There's gonna be a common ground somewhere. Yeah. This is trans people in society have existed forever, but just coming into media and getting the proper representation that they have fought for years is fairly new. Yeah. So now we're talking about sports. Yeah. And in the grand scheme of time, it's just now becoming acceptable to write a trans storyline that isn't stereotypical. Yeah. So I feel like on both sides, patience, have some, but still fight, fight the good fight. Yeah. But just, it's going to come where they find
if you fighting for something, how do you see that structure being built though? Like, don't just be fighting for something and don't actually know how to solve your own problem. Come with a solution so we can figure out if we can make that work. I ain't never heard a conversation held like, yeah, let's only do sports that doesn't involve athletic advancement or something. Like, you can only do chess, but you can't do wrestling. Like, I don't know. I never heard it. So I would like to hear.
Solution would be maybe having a division, just like there's women, there's men, have a division for trans women, have a division for trans men in each desired sport.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's me being transphobic. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so, but that's just an
But
option.
I'm not trans, so I truly don't know. I would
So we
need a
gotta hear
trans
from them.
person. Yeah, I would definitely have to incorporate a trans person more than just one because they're not a monolith.
For sure.
Into that topic.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
But I do agree. It is sports are based on physicality.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So that's mine.
Mm-hmm.
You thought about yours?
No, I was too busy thinking about yours. Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to you, but have it in the back of your mind.
I got you.
What state do you think that you're currently in right now? As far it could be holistically, it could be mentally. What state do you think you are in right now?
I feel like I'm in a state of rebirth, just shedding a lot of my old habits, getting rid of a lot of bad seeds in my life, whether that be people, whether that be sorts of media I consume, whether that be certain situations I put myself in, and just really leveling up, locking in.
Okay.
A better word. I'm really locked in.
Okay.
That's where I am mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm just really getting that discipline back into my life.
Do you believe in God?
Oh yes.
Or do you have you? What's the word?
Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your?
No. Like,
hey, somebody pulled up on us and said that when I was kicking in with Shorty.
Really?
Yeah, they was like, "Yeah, can we stop and talk to you?" And they tried to run the whole script down. I'm like, I'm a '90s kid, bro. I know what to say to y'all.
The Jesus telemarketers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, irritating. What I was trying to say is, do you accept any denomination of a religion?
Growing up, I was Baptist.
Okay.
And I still go to First Baptist Church in Gary when I can. I'll be having to work.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely shedded the negative thought that all other religions are bad. And if you don't only practice Christianity, you're going to go to hell. When there are more similarities to a lot of these religions than there are differences.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Hoodoo and Voodoo, a lot of what people in Hoodoo and Voodoo practice, and Hoodoo is a practice, Voodoo is a religion,
Mm-hmm.
but there are a lot of similarities between Christianity and what we deem is exactly evil,
Mm-hmm.
which is like voodoo and witchcraft. The only one that I'm still, maybe this could correlate between the first question you asked me, I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand Satanism.
Mm.
Not quite sure if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really my calling in life.
I would like to have a conversation.
But maybe
with
having a conversation with the Satanism.
Yeah.
Satanism?
Satanist.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I was a heathen.
Maybe
I went to church.
Maybe understanding, trying to understand,
Yeah.
just because I would want respect given to me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that, yeah.
What's up? Where am I at?
Yeah.
I'm rebuilding, bro. I'm
rebuilding?
definitely, I'm rebuilding.
Rebuilding. I thought you said I'm in the building, bro.
No.
I'm in the building.
I'm in the building. That could be a great
rebuilding,
move,
man.
yeah.
People had to go. Habits had to go. We had to pivot, but we here, or we're getting there. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is we definitely rebuilding.
Beautiful.
A lot of y'all can't come.
Uh-huh.
A lot of y'all not gonna come.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all not gonna make it. I know y'all not, huh?
I love all the stages that you have to go through when you're adulting to figure some shit out. Like if it's something ain't working out,
Mm-hmm.
and now we got to figure out something else to try to work it out. Like going through different career paths, or like the ones that see that shit ain't working out and they just quit.
Pussy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it like it is. You pussy.
Yeah.
Like it ain't nothing to, you know what I'm saying, take a step back from something and be still for a little minute, because you could be flustered and confused.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's honestly how I ended up getting into photography. Like I wanted to stop doing music, but I'm like, gee, I can't just stop doing this shit and don't have nothing else to go to it, because I'm gonna feel like I quit.
Yeah.
And I don't want to feel like I quit.
Yeah.
So
You kind of still part of music though.
hell yeah. I mean, hey, we coming.
Yeah. We definitely coming.
We coming.
I can't wait.
It's movie season. It's soundtrack season. It's niggas coming.
Shit in season.
We have a R&B show now. We have a music show with the pod, and we're going to be bringing basically talent to Chicago, having them come on a podcast, go through the whole episode like you, but music way, and then do like performances.
Oh, so I can't wait to be on.
Yeah, T even asked me to rap on it.
No, I didn't. Jay, what state of your life do you think that you're in right now?
You know what? I don't know.
The fuck?
And that's okay.
I'm just here, man.
Just existing?
Just existing.
As long as you acknowledge your own presence, bro.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's all I can say. I don't know. I'll be chilling.
You chilling?
Respect.
Do you ever feel like you're not doing enough when you're in the state of you're just existing, just chilling?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if I get alone in my thoughts, because I don't know, like so I haven't had like a long thought to my time.
Mm-hmm.
A long time with my thoughts,
okay.
I should say. And when I get that glimpse, it's like, damn, I could be doing something else with my life right now.
Or you could be relaxing because you work so hard.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah. I ain't at that point in life. I just feel like I always got to be doing something.
Oh, God.
Can't just be sitting down. I always need to be doing something.
So you like a shark. You stay moving.
I'm always
Never
moving.
still.
Never
You
still.
got to.
Never
You're the
still.
same person.
I'll probably take a day off every 60.
No, I will stop every fucking thing to sleep, though. I love sleep.
Yeah.
If I could do one thing in life, it would be sleep. That's it.
I mean, shit, just die.
Forever? That's
Forever.
death, my
I
friend.
know,
I
but
feel like that's death.
I know, but I could choose whenever I want to wake up.
Or like if you get paid to sleep. That's what you
I don't
talking
even
about.
gotta get paid. Like I just like even I just sleep.
I mean, you can go
Sleep.
live with them out there. You know what I'm saying?
They figured out a way. They
got that all the way figured out down there. All four
It's
seasons.
a little community of people that built like a little home out there.
Oh, okay.
That's a little block. They're gonna smoke you. You go over there.
Don't listen to him.
They're gonna
Don't
dust your
listen
ass.
to
You
him.
go
Let
over
me know
there.
where it's at so I don't go over there.
Yeah, don't listen to him.
Got you.
I think I'm in a stage where I'm pivoting. Like I'm trying to figure out my pivot on what I want to do to get me to what you had said earlier.
Mhm.
Something that is one of my passions and which one I want to choose at the moment to stay a bit more consistent with. Obviously, it's podcasting, but like, what exactly do I need to focus on with the podcast that I can now see something come back to me in a way? And right now, I think it is the music project that we got going on.
Okay.
Just got to get it started.
Yeah.
I just really hope that it goes how I think it should go for us.
It will.
Because I'm gonna have to repivot again.
It will.
Yeah, that's
Just
what
keep
It
thinking that it
will.
will. It definitely will. Thoughts literally manifest themselves into reality.
God did.
Thanks.
Yes.
Now, you had said something when you did your guest assessment form that I wanted to talk about, and we can probably end the conversation on this note.
What I say, child?
You had said that you wanted to basically debunk the ideology that Black people are a monolith.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
all Black people should do to actively do so.
Mm-hmm. I want to hear your perspective on that just a little bit before we chime in.
I feel like even in today's mainstream, they think we either should be a rapper, a singer, a athlete of some sort of level just to reach a certain tax bracket, when that's so not the truth. Like, I grew up in a Black suburb. Like, I don't see Black suburbs on TV.
Yeah.
So that's literally my whole life. I've never properly seen the neighborhood when I go outside to live.
Yeah.
In TV, in movies, and radio, none of that. Why is that? It's because
Now,
they think any Black neighborhood is the fucking hood.
Yeah.
That's just not, that ain't the truth.
Yeah.
Now, did you go to Proviso? Is
Mm-mm.
Proviso in Park Forest?
No,
No,
I went to
that's-
Rich East. Proviso was what, Tinley?
That's Proviso East is in River Forest. Like, no, that's in Maywood.
Oh,
Maywood.
okay. I was just trying to see where you was at.
Yeah, Park Forest is south suburb. It borders Chicago Heights.
Okay.
So like if you ever in Matson,
Matson,
Richmond Park,
yeah.
Park Forest, that's my neck of the woods.
Is it better than the Heights?
Yeah, the Heights a little ghetto. It
I
could be a
would
little
say
ghetto.
so.
it's some
Park
trenches
Forest-
out there.
Park Forest is they call it Black Forest, and
Mhm.
you know they try to say just because it's black, it's the ghetto, but
Yeah.
It's not
It's-
ghetto?
I wouldn't say so.
Because the Heights ghetto.
I done seen some ghetto shit, and
The-
when I go home,
The Heights is ghetto.
The Heights has its ghetto part.
It scares me.
Okay.
When I ride through there, I'm
Mhm.
like, because I only go to get jerked.
Yeah.
But when I ride through there, bro, it feel like
when
I'm
you
right
go to get jerked in the
downstairs.
Heights.
Hey, man. We could talk off camera.
Yeah.
I don't reveal
I think I
my
know where
jerk
you go.
spots.
You
You
right.
probably
You right.
do.
I know
You
exactly
probably
where you
do.
go.
It's in the plaza.
No.
Okay,
So
then
now we
never
at the
mind.
wrong
You
spot.
don't. It's
Well-
across the street from a strip club.
No.
Nope, you don't know
No.
where I'm at. I
It's
told
a-
you,
Where
I'll
we-
be low.
Where you go to get jerked in the Heights, it's not a jerk place, but it's cool.
It's a BP right there on the when you get on the expressway and get off, get into Chicago Heights.
Mhm.
Now, I had went to that gas station one time because I was low on gas, and that was the first time when you do debit in a place that you're not from,
Mm-hmm.
it put like a hold on your card.
Mhm.
Yep.
When that shit happened, boy, I was new to this. I was like, this motherfucker done stole some shit from me. Call my bank. I was like, oh no, it's okay. The hold
Was
should
that
go
the
on.
Heights though?
Yeah, that's definitely the Heights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not 4 Heights, but Chicago.
Not Chicago Heights.
Okay.
Yeah, Chicago Heights.
Yeah, Chase used to do me so bogus when I was overseas. Boy, like, nigga, I live here.
Yeah.
Who's in Venice, Italy? Me. Me. Stop blocking my damn card.
So how can we collectively, as Black people, debunk that ideology
Of course.
that we are all the same?
Fight to be in spaces where you don't see a lot of yourself. So as much as it makes me uncomfortable just being so honest, I don't like being the only Black person in the room.
Yeah.
I know somebody has to be the first.
Yeah.
And then once you get into that room, get more people who are Black, but not necessarily share your same thought processes into that room too, if you can. You know, that's how you do it. Somebody got to break the barrier and then bring everybody in that motherfucker. That's how I would do it, for sure. And then continue to put yourself out there. Yeah. Show the world that you don't act like all that's on TV right now, that, you know, that's scripted. That's in reality TV.
If you are like that, be authentically like that.
True. But cool if you're not, be you. Yeah. The world is going to see.
Yeah.
It comes down to 2 things. Enabling, and we got to bring shame back.
Okay.
We got to stop enabling all this bullshit. Everything gets everything that's cute gets enabled. And it's like, nah, we got to have more discernment.
Facts.
We keep putting the wrong bullshit out there.
Yeah.
And we got to bring shame back.
Yeah. You had said
people have to be embarrassed to do this shit. They have to feel embarrassed so they don't do it again. There's no shame.
You had said that you don't think that positive platforms, people navigate towards those positive platforms as much as they navigate towards negative ones.
That's true.
Do you think that's like a mindset thing? Do you think that's an easy battle for us to try to get people to convert over and like, this is a cool podcast? Or, you know, that's going to be a challenge for us?
Well, I don't think nothing worth anything in life is going to come easy. But I feel like, you know, prevailing and staying consistent is where you're going to really see the support grow. Because ain't nobody going to watch a part of the expressway if there's no car accident. But once that car accident is there, oh shit, what is that,
everybody
girl?
got their phone out.
Damn, they fucked up. So it's like, you just got to stay consistent. That's like, the Braxton Family Values ratings were so low the first couple seasons, but the more they pushed and like stayed consistent, of course it's not the most positive representation of us because they fight, but everybody be fighting and shit.
Who is this again?
The Tony Braxton and her family.
Oh my God.
I love that show.
Them beautiful lunatics.
I hate the fact that I don't know where it's gonna bring it back or not, but I feel like we need more shows that show, you know.
Those some beautiful lunatics right there.
Yeah.
That right. They crazy as hell, but they finding a motherfucker.
I will never allow someone that is not a part of our existence and community to talk about us in a demeaning way, even if they have good intentions. I would never allow it.
You can't even say nothing.
Is that a good intention though?
Because sometimes you will hear, like, say if a white person was to go on TikTok like some Black people, y'all are killing each other too much. You know, they don't want to hear about a white person saying Black on Black crime. Even if it's not real. Cool, get it out the way. But it does happen. There's a reason why it happens. We know the reason. Well, we should know the reasons and actually accept that to be the truth and not because we just want to go kill each other. But you don't want to hear a white man say that, right? You'd rather, you know, you'll take it better if Jay or all of us was on the pod saying, you know, stop the violence. So it's something like that where it could seem demeaning or feel demeaning because you're hearing it from a different person. I don't want to hear white people talk about either.
I don't want to hear him talk about anything.
Just like
that
I
has to do
mind
with
my black
anything
ass
that do with
business.
Yeah.
Some people should do the same who aren't Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I will say with the whole monolith, Black people are the same. I don't like that we hide behind the similar characteristics that come with being born Black. Like if you're born Black and you are an athlete, you can assume that you're probably gonna be strong. You know, you're gonna be like very aggressive with your style of play and not as strategic. Like that's the thing when it comes with Black athletes. That's why they don't. The NFL would rather their quarterbacks be white than Black. Feel like they are just going to be running backs instead of quarterbacks. Basically, that's the narrative, right? But that's not true. Every quarterback is not going to be a running back if they're Black. But what I'm trying to say is I don't like that Black people be hiding behind similar characteristics that we might have because we are born a specific race and say that, you know, it might be easy to be a singer or be a songwriter because you black, like you gonna automatically be good at it. Well, that's not true. It was a conversation I had at the bowling alley yesterday. And he was like, you know, I was talking with my homies and we was talking about who the greatest male R&B artist right now. And I was like, Eric Bellinger. And they were always like, nah, it's Brent Faiyaz, or nah, it's Giveon. And they was like, R&B so easy to do. You can just do it. Like being like them. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Can you sing, nigga?
Right.
No, but I got the ability to sound good, and I just got to put on a nice track and da-da-da-da-da.
I mean, that's pretty much Giveon.
No, it ain't.
That's not Giveon.
What we not gonna do?
That's not Giveon.
I've seen that man live,
Yeah.
and he has the chops.
Yeah, but you will see black people just hiding behind being black instead of how much work goes behind being good at something.
Mm-hmm.
So just because you're black, that means you can go do some soul music. That's not true. You still gotta actually be good and work towards it. Black people kind of don't think that they gotta put effort in stuff. We always gotta, like, we just think that, you know, they doing it, I could just pick up some mics and start podcasting. That's not true.
I got that bad.
Yeah.
Like if you ask me to do heart surgery, I'm definitely gonna try.
Let me YouTube this shit real quick.
Definitely gonna try.
Shit, Ben Carson did it.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna try it. Shit, you just gotta go to school for it. You can class in the video.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're also sometimes too hard on our own? Because I feel like a lot of white or just non-black artists, they can have such a successful career, but they're mediocre at what they do. But they have the support of their people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we got Taylor Swift getting compared to Beyonce right now.
Which should never happen.
Never happen.
That should have never happened. Taylor Swift getting compared to Michael Jackson this summer is it's a crime against humanity. Period.
Yeah.
So
we can stand up for that stuff though. We can stand up for it.
Oh yeah, we coming together.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna stand up when I see a group of black people not seeing the value that's behind actually doing something that a human can do, and it has nothing to do with your race. Because this is definitely something that's happened with my intermediate family, my sisters and my mom. Like I was a athlete. I played basketball, hoop dreams, right? Worked so hard towards it. My sisters also pursued and played basketball leisurely. The younger one, she did it because she wanted to get the same amount of like kudos and accolades that I was getting. She was a theater kid. So she wanted to get that in some way and thought if she could do what I do, she'll get it. The other one did it because she wanted to be around boys. If you play basketball, you can be around the boys that you want to be around. And so now that we got older, they make jokes. And they would consistently make jokes about how they was as good as me. My mom would say, no, they was as Mia, she good on the defense. No, they were ass, right? I
was going to say, Lucky out there hooping?
She was hooping.
Okay.
She was better than my older sister.
Okay.
She was not good enough to compare her to me. And so someone that takes pride in doing stuff that took you so long to be good at or whatever, to be compared to somebody that actually was trash. But because, you know, your mama's saying it because she think all her kids great. But there's actual conversations that happen with politics and sports that I had to deal with to be considered great amongst other people that was pursuing the same thing as me. But if I got to go home and deal with it too, that would anger me to hear y'all compare yourselves to me. And I'm putting in so much work to be as good as I am.
Right.
I feel you.
And so like, I definitely like need people to refocus themselves and put value on stuff that actually takes work to be good at.
Put some respect on my game.
I understand. Okay. I understand exactly where you're coming from. I truly do. In different industries, of course.
For sure.
People think because you black and you're an actor, let me go work with Tyler Perry real quick, girl. Let me call him up right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, ain't that easy.
It's not that easy. No. It's hard as hell to get a Tyler Perry audition.
Yeah.
Let alone get the booking.
Yeah.
So we together on that one.
For sure. I think anybody in the arts and crafts field, arts and theater, already understand that, like how much work you got to put in.
Man, I'm gonna go call Tyler Perry tomorrow, bro.
Okay, well let him know.
Give me all
I sent my tape in last year. Still no response.
You're like, what's up, TP?
You know,
what's up, TP?
Come on, man. Just give me a one line real quick. I can't mess that up.
I'm so glad that you filled out your form and you did that beautiful video.
Thank you.
That made me happy to see that. I love seeing the podcast progress. It's like my little baby.
Of course.
What is your like aspirations after being on the pod for the first time, seeing how things are? What is your aspirations with the pod?
Shit, I like to be back.
Okay.
Plainly honest. Okay. It's the first aspiration, but just add, hopefully add a new perspective, be a new voice. I like the fact a lot that y'all don't agree on everything, but y'all don't agree respectfully towards each other. There's some real grown women, grown men, grown whatever you identify
still fuck
as.
Jonesy,
as
They be hating on me, bruh. They be hating on me.
I got you.
Thank
bro.
you. Thank you.
I'm with you when you right.
Huh?
I'm with you when you right.
I'm always
so
right.
don't be wrong. All right then. Then we good to go.
Women are not people.
And now you're wrong. Shit. But yeah, for sure.
With any of the episodes or clips you've probably seen so far, what do you think is a weakness, an area of improvement that we can improve on, and like what would be your way to improve on it?
I don't have any yet.
No, okay. I'm gonna ask you that.
Ask me that.
I'm gonna ask you that the next time.
Because there will be a next time.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
Period. Oh, Kurt.
You gotta roll the R.
Oh, I can't.
You gotta roll the R.
I can't. I can't.
You can't.
There's some white somewhere, bro. I can't. There's some. I got freckles and red hair. There's white somewhere, bro.
But I'm sure it's a little.
No,
not
at all.
All right.
Okay.
But that is a great question.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to you.
Yes.
We like to drop gems on the pod, so I'm gonna let you give you some time. 2 minutes, real quick. Drop us a gem.
2 minutes to drop a gem.
Yeah.
You can rap. I'll be rapping.
My name is Peaches,
there
and
you
I'm
go.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't know if I really need 2 minutes. I really love to leave any situation with some positive notes. Like, I have been overlooked a large portion of my life. People told me I couldn't sing. People told me I was too short, too fat, too black. But I promise you, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, and you put work behind that, you're gonna go to where you want to go. You don't have to sing to the highest note. You don't have to act like Denzel or Angela Bassett. All you need is that drive to be better, be your best, and you gonna make it to where you want to make it, baby. Because I'm on the same track. And that's really all I got to say. This is Blake Dupree, baby. Club Culture Podcast.
On Phonem Grave.
If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And if you're on your favorite streaming platform, thank you for tuning in, and make sure you leave us a
rating.
Peace.
Peace.
Just watch the damn podcast.